don't worry, my Destiny content is still going to continue, but we are going to look at this game first and talk about making videos on it. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at a brand new looter shooter that's coming out in around about a week. I completely forgot about this game, but it's been on my radar for a while because the little bits and pieces that I've seen, it reminds me of like a fast-paced Outriders. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know I loved Outriders. Reminds me a little bit like Warframe as well. I haven't seen a lot of gameplay for this, but there was a sneak peek about 2 weeks ago, and we're going to react to that right now. It's only 2 minutes long, but then we're going to talk about some other stuff through another video as well. So lock in, and if you want to see videos on this game, let me know. I'll be playing it regardless. Might upload a few cool videos, but I'm very excited for this, and I hope watching this you might be excited for it too. So let's get into it. Right, so this is the video. If you want to just watch it without my commentary, I'll link it down below. As you can see, it's got some looty shooty stuff on the floor already dropped. We don't know what these are. I'm assuming it's ammo, health, shield, stuff like that. But it looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like a NEXON game, and I bet you this is a NEXON game. But let's watch it anyway. So you can see that like there's abilities, right? Much like Outriders, except there seems to be way more variety, and it just looks more adventurous than something like Outriders. It reminds me a little bit like Anthem as well, when you see how some of the enemies move, but the character designs look incredible right now. Look at that big, massive, like, mech ogre boss type thing. Whoa, that looked cool. Nova Bomb, but solar. This looks so fast-paced and so cool. I wonder how many different, like, abilities you can have and mix together. Look, it's a walker tank. I don't particularly like how it looks like it's just, like, an arena where you fight these enemies, like the big bosses. It looks like the same arena every single time. Maybe that's something specific, like a little battle challenge mode or something, but, you know, the actual fighting looks cool. All the different abilities, there's so much going on here, you can't even keep up with it. But it looks fun, it looks exciting. It looks like you could have about 4 people maybe in your team. The amount of different things that I'm seeing right now is very exciting, because if you can make builds for this game in the way that I think you can, like mixing multiple abilities, maybe your starting character has some certain things, then you can add things to it. I'm in. It reminds me a little bit like Returnal as well on the PlayStation. Big bosses. Looks like there's going to be some like dodging mechanics and stuff. Some of these bosses look incredible. Absolutely incredible with the designs. And yeah, I can tell that it's a NEXON game from the designs, actually. I don't know why that didn't just come into my head when I looked at them. Thunder Crash. It's a brig. Now, this looks pretty cool. Is it going to be like a super popular game? Who knows? It's a NEXON game. A lot of people steer away from NEXON in general. But I like the look of that. I thought it was pretty cool. July 2nd. So this video, I've seen parts of. It's in Japanese. There are subtitles, so I don't want to watch it all the way through because it's a little bit weird listening to Japanese audio, reading subtitles, and then listening to me as well. So I'm just going to go through the little bits that I find very important. So this video is about like after the main story, what can you do? So Descendants and weapons, and this is pretty cool in my opinion. Descendants is a cool idea. There seems to be a lot of materials and stuff though.
각 계승자들은 저마다의 고유한 스킬을 가지고 있습니다. 계승자를 바꾸는 것만으로도 전투를 매번 새롭게 즐길 수 있습니다. 전투를 하다 보면 새로운 궁극 무기들을 연구하기 위한 재료들도 획득할 수 있습니다. 궁극 무기들은
So it seems like after you've gone through the main story, then you can start unlocking other characters. Who knows how many there are, but they did look like there was a ranking system. I saw some blue background ones and stuff, so there's going to be rarer Descendants for you to get, which probably have more powerful abilities. I don't know for sure, but that's what it looks like, and I think that's such a cool idea. So here for the Descendants, as you can see, you need these materials and a certain amount of coin to start researching this character, and you have different background colors. So these are all the blue ones, which I'm assuming are rare. Then you've got like ultimate Lepic over here, ultimate, which are obviously the ultimate, and I'm guessing means like exotic, the top tier of character. They're probably going to have better abilities, that's why they cost more. Now the items, we don't know how you get them. I'm assuming it's from farming bosses and you just get it as a random drop. It really depends on NEXON as a whole, because they are and have been known for their microtransactions in the past. So I'm hoping that you can't buy these things. I hope they don't just slam the rarity up and then allow you to buy it, because that would be very, very sad and it would ruin the game for me. But the idea of doing it this way and unlocking a character, it makes you feel like you've earned it. So I'm very happy about this system, and I can't wait to see what you can do with it. So when you look at this one here, the Valby Spiral Catalyst is one of the materials. The research materials you need are metal accelerants, hardener, encrypted neural circuits, and Valby Spiral Catalyst blueprint. So these couple of ones here, the blue background items, are probably just general drops from enemies. Then like an encrypted neural circuit is probably from farming a certain boss or a certain couple of bosses, and then the catalyst is more than likely just going to be a rare thing to get. So this, pretty cool. I like it. I like it. But then you've got 3 other things: the enhanced cells, the stabilizers, and the code. So I'm hoping all of these things can be collected at the same time as you're doing everything, so you don't have to go and farm one thing and then go and farm another thing. It just all works together. That's what I'm hoping. And then you have ultimate weapons.
공국 무기는 기본 능력치도 좋지만 저마다의 고유 능력을 가지고 있습니다. 제가 즐겨 사용하는 천둥울이라는 무기는 타격 시 전기 파장이 발생해 근처 적들까지 타격할 수 있습니다. 특정 무기들은 특정 계승자와 조합해 활용하면 최상의 능력을 이끌어낼 수 있습니다.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
다양한 계승자와 무기 간 조합을 활용해 보세요. 여러 계승자와 무기를 플레이하다 보면 자신의 손에 맞는 조합을 찾을 수 있을 겁니다.
So one thing I do want to say is that the UI actually does look pretty clean. You know, you got like the health bars up here, which is small and not in the way. Your little ammo and health bar here for you is just there, nice and subtle. Your abilities on the bottom, and then like your ammo and stuff on the bottom right. I like this. The quest is here. This could be a bit smaller, but everything here fits nice and it looks good. But with the weapons, I like the idea of it. If I go back here, you can see that the weapons here, there's multiple versions of them. With this little yellow light, it's probably all tied to ultimate stuff. And then you're obviously also going to be able to get other weapons, but these are the ultimate ones. So they're all going to have their own special abilities, and they're going to line up with specific descendants. So there's going to be a lot of work to get a lot of powerful builds. So that for me is going to increase the longevity of the game. Now if the gameplay loop is fun and worth playing, this could be an absolutely incredible game. So for this section, they're talking about the story missions, and you can make them more challenging. You have to complete it on the main story first, and then you can go back, select the missions, and put the difficulty up, much like changing to Legend in Destiny. The rewards you get for this are not fixed, and they will change every so often. So let's just say on a daily reset, the rewards will change. So it's worth going in and playing these missions every day or whenever it does reset to get different rewards. So that to me is a really good choice as well, as long as the missions aren't too challenging. I know some people like that, but if it gets too much, it's just not going to be fun in terms of the gameplay cycle. So, you know, it's a pretty cool system they got going on. So there are something called infiltration missions, which have all these different modifiers on, and they are match made as well. So you can see one of the things here is like increasing attack damage and stuff. You can select more options to make it more difficult, which is great for those people looking for a challenge. So there's a lot going on here. There's a lot to talk about, and I'm really hoping they nail it, because this could be a very exciting game. So they also have something called special operations, which sounds like a horde mode, and we're going to see in a second, but they offer you extra rewards. So amorphous material 38, shape stabilizer form 6. You know, you've got a certain percentage chance of getting these rewards. So if you want to get the more rarer things, you're going to have to challenge yourself and go and do these missions.
카이퍼 특수작전은 총 3가지 형태가 제공됩니다.
3 types of special operations.
채굴 일정 시간
You have to defeat all the enemies that appear within a set time. Ooh.
등장하는 몬스터의 수량이
What, and then you get onto the next wave, so they're on wave 1 of 10 at the moment.
계승자가 꽤 유용한 곳입니다. 자원 방어는 일정
Protect the target, yeah. So it's just basically objective-based stuff to get to the next wave.
몬스터들이 목표물에 다가서지 않도록.
Or is it you have to hold and defend a thing for 21 waves? That makes more sense to me.
무력화에서는 도망다니는 폭파병
Eliminate the fleeing bombers. Oh my god, you have to chase it around. I don't like the sound of that one.
플레이어를 저지하는 다른 몬스터들도 꾸준히 처치해야 됩니다. 특수작전은 전투에 집중된 미션이라고 말씀드렸는데요.
Okay, interesting. Not spectacular, but it seems interesting.
보이드 유격전은 퍼스트 디세넌트에서 만날 수 있는 전투 중 하나로
So these are the boss
재미있는
fights.
경험을 제공합니다. 거대한 크기의 보스 전투는
Okay, yeah. So this is what I mean. It was like an arena-based thing.
세계에서 느낄 수 없었던 긴장감 그리고 재미를 느낄 수 있죠. 각 보스들은 고유의 공격 패턴을 가지고 있을 뿐만 아니라 완수하기 위한 전용 공략법이 존재하기도 합니다. 처음 전투를 해보시면 보이드 우육전이 단순히 체력이 높고 공격력이 센 몬스터가 아니라는 것을 아실 거예요. 일부 보스들은 여러분이 상상 가능한 다양한 방법으로
These look incredible, the bosses do.
추천합니다. 어려운 만큼 보상도 무척 매력적으로
Okay, so this is where you're going to get the best rewards.
보이드 우육전을 통해 새로운 계승자와
You can acquire materials to research the Descendants and weapons. Yeah, so this is where you get all those materials from, is doing these big boss fight things. So if you haven't seen this game before, let me know what you think. I'm very excited to try it out. As I said, I've know of NEXON and their history, and it could spell trouble. But if they don't go typical NEXON, there might be something absolutely fantastic. I'm definitely going to be playing it regardless. And obviously, if we find some cool things within the game, I'll upload videos about it too. My Destiny content will still be here. But, you know, I want to try something new, something different. So I'm very excited about it. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.